Grand motherfucking Rising Collective. This is your Uncle 79, the spiritual savage. Back in these spiritual streets this morning. Let's thank my dad, God, for giving me a hug just a minute ago. I love you, Dad. I really do, and you know this. I love you too, Soul Tribe Collective. Grand motherfucking Rising, a high ascension today. I just woke up not that long ago. Just watching my girl Nikki. SAA Karmic Tarot, thank you a lot. Really, Nikki, for real. I really appreciate you. We're going to talk about some things this morning. But first, let's not return to sender before that shit to the void. Whatever you can't transmute, send it to the void. We don't need to send it back to these motherfuckers because guess what? They get their shit anyway. It ain't our job. Vengeance belongs to God. That's what I heard. All evil eyes are gonna go blind this morning. They've been too damn nosy, I think, anyway. And also, my cat decided it'd be fun to go get the toilet paper out of the bathroom and play with it. I got wipes in there, but I don't know. That might be TMI, but yeah. I tell you, he's bad as hell. But it's okay, because I looked at them this morning and I realized that they love me more than my damn family has. That's for fucking sure. So we're going to talk about this shit this morning. I've been waiting to talk about it. Let me just grip. I didn't knock over my notebooks. These cats are bad as hell. They grounded. You grounded. You grounded. Your mom's a fucking bitch. All right. And your dad's a pussy. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, y'all. You know I'm goofy as fuck. But literally, the dad's pussy. Just saying. Ah, shit. Okay. So anyway, I've been kind of waiting to talk about some stuff. But I just, clarity. Spirit guides, they give you clarity on some things. Yeah. Somebody need to put some glasses on because y'all, your vision's blurry. Y'all are a hard fucking audience to please, man. But anyway, there we go. All right, so coffee's done. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to get my coffee. But it's funny because every time you go to the refrigerator, my cats always be going to the refrigerator like they finna get some shit up out of there. It's like, no. But, oh my God. So I just want to say thank you to my dad again. And God, thank you so much for coming through for me, considering the fact that no one else really did at first. I saw all this though, people. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I always kind of, was a little different anyway. Different, I don't even know. I say different. I've always been a little different. I've always had some type of connection to something. I just always thought I was a fucking alien, and that's the truth, Ruth. I always just thought I was an alien, and I always just kind of had this vision of them coming back to get me. I really, that's what I was like. I mean, growing up, my family and shit, like they were, we seemed like a regular, average, just like regular black family. But then I started to notice like certain things that were being done to me. People were treating me differently. And I just kind of always felt like, okay, well, whatever. I can't wait to grow up and get the fuck out the house. Like that's pretty much what it was. But I digress. So the things that are going on, it's been going on for a long fucking time. I mean, if I was kind of comparing my shit to a movie. Like, this would be a good ass. I would tell myself, this is gonna be a good ass book when these motherfuckers leave you alone, when you can run away and change your name and not ever talk to these people again, and just come out like a year later, a book comes out under a pen name. It's gonna be a good ass book because nobody would believe this shit. Half of the shit that I tell people, they didn't believe me, or they were paid to act like they didn't believe me, which I also have considered, and I got clarification on from Spirit. But overall, though, it's hard when you know something's going on but you can't necessarily prove it. And then when you can prove it and you take it to the proper officials, they dismiss it. I mean, I think that probably was the hardest thing, because that's when I really realized, like, I don't have any help here. Now, up there, yes, but here, it's just because certain things, if it doesn't make sense, then something's wrong. A mosquito bit my ass yesterday, y'all. But even they want my blood. It's like, damn, you know. But when you trip, hey, stop it. When you yeah, it's just kind of like, damn, like, what am I supposed to do? It's when you realize it's kind of like, you're fucked. Like, that's just what I kept saying. It's like, I'm so fucked. And it was like, I felt bad because that's the cat, y'all. You know, he can't help it. That's my husband. He thinks we together or some shit. I swear, or whatever. I don't do no third party shit, because you gotta, you trying to come between friends now. I'm just kidding. But no, like, for real, I realized, I was like, you're fucked, dude. You are royally fucked. And I didn't know what to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just felt like, okay, so one day I just kept seeing somebody shooting me, like, just capping me. But I knew I was gonna survive if they did. They weren't gonna kill me. I just kind of had this vision that somebody was trying to shoot me everywhere I went. And it was boyfriends, it was friends, it was family members. Cause slowly but surely, everybody started to change. And everybody started talking to me, and I'm the person that everybody talked to every day. And that's when I realized, too, something else was going on. But the point I'm making is that, if a collective, if you're watching this, if something that doesn't make sense, it's probably not true, or something's wrong. Because I'm like, wait a minute, they're not gonna do anything about this shit. I'm like, but normally, like, and I would tell the police when they would come to my house in Rochester, especially they went out, that motherfucker headbutted me, and they took me to jail, and I woke up with like all these extra charges. It was like, what the fuck is going on? And then so when I got, so months later, when we got into the fight, he hit me and got fucked up. We both got fucked up. But then they took me to jail, kind of like a bench warrant or some shit. They didn't have to take me to jail, but they had this whole, I woke up and there was this whole kind of charges or whatever. And then months later, when the motherfucker headbutted me, yes, who headbutts a motherfucker? Like, and smiled after he was done. I was like, this motherfucker he's dying. Somebody's dying today. My grandson was at the house, and that's the only reason why that motherfucker didn't take a fucking dirt nap. And I swear to God, my grandbaby was there. And when the police came, he called the police, told them himself. Took them like 6 or 7 minutes to come upstairs, and I'm bleeding out my motherfucking forehead. I'm worried my grandson's in the bed asleep. And these motherfuckers took 5-7 minutes to come upstairs. Yeah. And then when they came upstairs, it was the bitch that arrested me months before, and I cussed that bitch the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? She was crying when she left my apartment. And I was just, because it didn't make any sense. And then they let him out a day later. And I had and I still hadn't even been to court for what had happened. And that's when I knew something's wrong. Like there is something going on in this agency, this law enforcement, that they did not like me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like I was, I wasn't like no killer or no, hardened criminal or no shit like that. I never had a felony before in my life. Driving, and peeing outside, I got a ticket for that once. But I realized that people around me were doing something to me. And collective, I'm just telling you, you're gonna live your life. Please live your life the way that you're supposed to live your life. Sometimes you have people that come along to tell you certain things so that you don't do certain things, because when you know better, you do better. And sometimes people think that they think you think you're better than them, and that's kind of what started a lot of this. But overall, if you are involved in drugs, around a bunch of fucking criminals and shit, do what you do. All I would say is that birds of a feather flock together. And if you're not one of them birds, but it's the energy. You're surrounded by people of the same energy. You know what I'm saying? So be careful and be mindful. Be wise. Listen to your Uncle 7-9, like for real. these motherfuckers wasn't playing with me, and I knew it. And so what I tried to do is I tried to change the energy, which I did. I knew when people were there to like kill me and shit. I really did, and I just was like, fuck with them. I mean, I'm not gonna get. Does it make sense to get aggressive? Because I kind of felt like they wanted me to fuck somebody up, because they knew that I probably would fuck somebody up, or they knew that I wasn't gonna be no easy kind of win. I think they started to realize that, so they came at me in different ways. They used my heart space as a way to manipulate me and control me. Alcohol was one of my biggest things. Drugs never really was. I mean, I liked it. Back in the day, but like they couldn't even there's something clicked inside of me. My cousin always told me mind over matter, and I couldn't do it with alcohol by myself. I had to go to treatment to learn some things, but drugs was like, I can put that shit down. Mind over matter. Thank you, cuz, even though you're a fucking narc. And but I just remember, I just want to talk about that this morning because I think it's important. Yes, people make mistakes. Baby, I forgive you. I do. And because I just remember the first time I heard your voice. I'm sitting here, and I was sitting here with two people who are fucking narcs, and I heard this voice go, ain't nobody got to listen to you. You don't know everything. And I was like, I looked at the TV like, who in the fuck is who? What you say, nigga? I was mad as fuck. I was like, did y'all hear that? Like, this nigga, he talking to me. And they're like, oh, you tripping. I was like, nah, energy don't lie. This motherfucker he don't like me. And all I kept thinking was, we got to know somebody in common. But then it was just, that was kind of like one of those things. I'm going to get with the reading, and maybe I won't. Shit, you ain't got to fucking listen. Unsubscribe this shit. You can unlike it too, because the motherfucker's been doing that shit too. I don't really care, because and then it ain't the message for you. You feel me? But overall, just like this guy that was, I don't know if I posted this already, but this guy would follow me to the store down in Rochester, this old motherfucker. Every time if I went to the store at 6 o'clock in the morning, if I went to the store right before they closed, he would follow me to the store. And so one day, I just said, fuck it. Because he drove past me and went like this. Pew, pew. Like, and was like high-fiving himself in the car. I said, this old motherfucker got me fucked up. And by this point, my cars had been fucked up, so I was walking back from the store. And I had a lot of groceries in my hand, too, because I like to keep food in my house and shit. And I go walk up the alley, and I see he parks at the building way at the end of the street. So I walk up to him, and I was like, excuse me, sir, is there a problem? He was like, what the fuck are you talking to? What are you fucking talking to? Who are you talking to? I was like, you? I was like, hold up. I still had the bags in my hand. I'm like, oh, sir, I'm not trying to like argue with you. Like, don't take it like that. I'm just wondering, did I do something to you? Did I offend you? He was like, what will make you ask me this fucking shit? And I was like, okay, that's the second cuss word, but we're gonna let it ride. Because I'm in an all-white neighborhood for the most part. I do not want to have to beat up this old motherfucker. And then I said, well, because I noticed that every time I go to the store, you're at the store. It kind of seems like you might be fucking with me. I didn't say fucking. I was like, kind of seems like you might, like you might be mad at me or something. And he was like, I can go to the store anytime I want to. What are you, like some fucking asshole? And I put the bags down at that point, and I'm like, listen to me, sir. Don't yell at me. I'm just saying, if I did something to you, I'd like to, make this right so that we don't have this kind of going between us. He's like, you're a fucking asshole. And I was like, and your mama's a bitch. Your dead mama. And I was like, but I'll tell you this, don't fucking follow me to the store no more. I'm going to call them motherfuckers. I don't even know who you, I don't know you, I don't know where the fuck you live. I said, well, but now I know where you live, and I'm going to, when I get home, I'm going to call the police. So I had it on record. I wish I would have had, because I started to record before I walked to the alley. I said, I don't know what happened. I probably got it in one of my Google Drives or whatnot. But yeah, so I called the police, and they go to his house first. Didn't come to see if I was okay or nothing. They came down there after. I don't even know if they came after. They never even came to my house. Never did. But I tell you what, that motherfucker never followed me to the store again. Let's get with the read. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, as I just told you, because I was about to beat that motherfucker up. Look, I ain't no violent person. I really am not. I'm a big sweetheart. I'm a big softie. You know what I'm saying? But I am not a punk bitch. If I gotta fight 30 motherfuckers at one time, we're gonna do it one at a time. All you motherfuckers, that's some punk shit. Because and I can guarantee you, 30 motherfucking people surrounding me, we're gonna do it one by one. They might have had in mind to do it. We're gonna beat his ass. No, y'all, I tell them, y'all some bitches. Take me on one by one. And see, I might run, I'll do 3-4 rounds, maybe. Depending on if I got my bear mace and a knife. Shit. You know, it's to me, it's insane, like how, that's how I know what deck I'm using now. It's just insane that people don't, that we have people in high places that get so low down. It's amazing to me. But you know, there has to be a balance. Everybody has a job to do. And what puts me at ease is the fact that I chose to be here. I've been telling people this for years. I chose this journey for a reason. And God said, I got you covered. So he just gave me another hug, got God bumps. But I chose this journey. So collective, when you are feeling like life is shitty and you ain't got no end up, like, you know, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. Picture this like going to Disney World, and you get on a ride that you're like, I'm never getting on that shit again. Welcome to Earth. As a friend of mine says, Earth is ghetto. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to use the Madhouse Tarot deck. We've already done the Return to Cinder and the Evil Eye shit, so let's get to it. Yeah, and if you don't know what to do, pray. Sometimes that's all you got. Especially when you've been in my situation. Strengthen your bond with spirit. Let them know they can't. If they gonna take it, ain't gonna be an easy motherfucking victory. Shit. Maybe like Pac-Man and goddamn ghosts chasing your ass. Womp, 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 womp. Oh yeah, that hit them corners and shit. Hit them, but don't do. I think Pac-Man was on X. I think it's eating ecstasy or aspirin. Anyway, but I just I saw all this, how it all ended last year. I swear to God I did, and I tried to tell every single person in my life, if you keep fucking with me, if you don't say something, I can't help you, and I will not help you. There were people that I vowed I would never let anything happen to you, even when I knew they were doing something to me. That's a completely different motherfucking story now. They want to give a nigga a dirt nap without a blanket? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Let me get one for, thank you, Dad. Yeah, the Page of Swords. So they're done online. This shit's just going to be some bad publicity online. All publicity is not good publicity. It's just not. Because now they're going to get caught, and it's going to be leaked online is what I just heard. I believe it's probably already out there. There's something going on online. Yeah, told you it's coming out. Hermit in reverse. Oh, and whoever's been using my name and likeness and voice and shit, bitch, your mama a hoe. A big motherfucking hoe. I don't even know you, but your mama a slutty bitch. Told you. 3 of Cups. Yep. She a hoe. They fighting over who gets to suck the next dick. That's what I just heard. Your sister a hoe too, bitch. Because how dare, I went to the casino that time and all these people there, they was mad at me. And thank God that I am authentic and I'm genuine and I'm a nice person and I'm an earth angel type shit. Because these motherfuckers was about to take me the fuck out there. And this one dude, I'll never forget him. He was like, this can't be him. This is not him. He was talking to somebody. I don't even think that he heard me say that. He was like, this isn't him. That was some, you could put the first letter there, but it was ARTEL type shit. And they was after me too but that business is business. I've always conducted business, no matter what kind of business, with integrity, honesty, and authenticity, and a good smile at the end of it. Not no hooker shit, but if you know, you know. And you know, I've always, no matter what environment, I've always created a safe space for me and anybody else that was there. And people saw that. They're like, this dude, the fuck, he didn't do that shit. I literally had people that came to kill me in my house, and I knew it. What was I gonna do? You can't come in. Oh, and that makes a motherfucker. But it's really pretty quick. I said, well, let me get a motherfucker inside first, so they can see that I'm not who they're looking for. That somebody else is doing this, and it always worked. I swear to God. Let me get another card for the 3 of Cups. So, 6 of Cups and the Emperor. Let me get some more clarification on this real quick, because detective. This is a detective, a private investigator in the upright. See, somebody had a private investigator in the upright. Came to share news. Maybe I should do it like this because it's in order. But private detective, six of cups, share. It's a card about sharing and breaking generational curses as well. But this is breaking a legal curse, like generational curses within the legal system. Trip, I'm gonna kill you. Stop it. Oh, he in the litter box. Well, you might as well get the toilet paper since you brought out the bathroom, nigga. Get the toilet tissue. And he's going right to the toilet tissue. Dr. Doolittle. Anyway, but yeah. He came to share the news about low vibrational thoughts, dark thoughts, because this is the Two of Swords, dark decisions, bad choices, evil choices people make. Let me get another card. Thank you, Dad. You're awesome. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, what did he report? Well, this is personal probably, or it could fit for you, collective. I believe that there are 7 of us. I don't know why I keep getting the number 7. There's 7 of us going through the same shit. Maybe 7 different me's in different realms and dimensions. Maybe they're all sitting around. They was all sitting around. Maybe that's what it is too. Somebody told me that fragmented pieces of me in different dimensions and shit. Karmic pieces of me. And it was my job to pay off these karmic debts. So maybe there's 7 of me in different realms going, thank you, because we were all counting on your ass. I think that could be it. But anyway, he went back and reported like this dude is not evil. He's not a bastard. He's actually very loving and nice. He's just by himself, you know. But he's got a lot of love to give. Yeah, 4 of Cups, see? Yeah. They're like, no, this dude, he's chill. You know? Celebration? This is usually a card about celebration. That's Jesus. The fuck? Yo, that's fucking Jesus. Oops. And there's wing. Oh, so they trapped him. Look at that. I never noticed that. That's Jesus. Then there's the wings. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. He has a way out, but he can't fly. Oh, that just makes me just want to cry. That's what they did to me. It's at the bottom of the deck. They didn't want me to know they cut off my wings. They didn't want me to know that they were putting me somewhere I wasn't going to be able to fly out of. I'm going to keep it out. Who did this? Well, we know who did it. Thanks, Dad. You're awesome again. Manipulation. Gemini. I'm a Gemini too, but this is manipulation. Done by manipulation. See, hold on. Stop that shit, fuckers. Stop it. And if you jump your ass up there, I've not learned how to edit, clip shit out. I'm doing that this morning. Okay? But this is interesting, yo. Let me get a card for the magician. Magician, please. Oh, this is backwards. Get the magician's card. Thank you. To take some money, 10 of coins. Come through, spirit. Let me get one for the 9 of cups. Thank you. Because I ain't no damn fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not. Let me get another one. Let me get one for the 10 of coins in reverse. Thank you. Empress. Yo, what the fuck, y'all? Who gonna tell me? Y'all know, you know I'm an Empress, right? You know I'm in my Empress energy. That's what I go by. I had to explain that to somebody yesterday. I really only talked to like 2 people, so they know he know who he is. Like, why do you call yourself the High Priestess? I'm like, because I'm getting a sex change. And he's like, what? I was like, I'm just kidding. I said, your whole fucking face just turned red, didn't it? He was like, it did. I was like, well, I'm just kidding. The Empress, followed by 7 of Wands. They put me against everybody. Yo, I can't make this shit up, yo. Y'all seeing this shit happen real time. And this is what happens, collective, when you are when you ask for help, this is what happens. And that third eye opened for me. It was a fucking amazing. Okay, I'm gonna just I can't tell y'all that. I'll just say this: a lot of things were being done when I was asleep. Hip like hypnosis, real talk. Something was either being played on the TV, some type of music. Maybe I had a motherfucker coming in with swinging the pendulum. Maybe something happened when I had surgery and I was, when I got a tooth pulled, or when I had my feet worked on, or when I got my breast augmentation. I had a titty, y'all. It's called gynecomastia. A lot of men have it, but I got it taken out because that motherfucker. Yeah. In any given event, I don't know. Spirit said maybe you should have said that. Well, it's too late now. I'm not editing it. I don't feel like it, and I'm just gonna keep it in there. Why not? Somebody out there got a titty growing. There's a dude, and he's, you're not turning into a woman. Just part of you is. And get it taken out. When they pulled it out though, it was lodged in my heart. It was the size of a grown man's fist. It pushed into my heart. I was having a lot of heart problems. That's a lot to say. But anyways, yeah, 7 of Wands in the Empress. And look at all the people standing underneath the Empress, hiding be underneath her. It's the same thing people do, go cause trouble and then come to my house and hide. I had a motherfucker sitting in my house one day. I'm like, what you? It was just chilling. Like, you just got out of jail. I'm like, man, that's fucked up. Come on, come on in, man. You good? Where you been? Jail. That's right. And then we're sitting and chilling, and he's like telling me what he went to jail. I was like, why the fuck would you come here? I was like, dog, you gotta go. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Dude, what the fuck are you doing? People just thought I was too nice. And sometimes I was. But when I turned into a motherfucking... no. Because self-preservation is the only reservation. Let's keep that in mind. Self-preservation is the only reservation that you got to make. Yeah, you don't make no reservations for nobody else except yourself. Okay? Let me get the fool in reverse. Uncle 79 is with you today. Like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. These messages be good as a motherfucker. Alright. I want to get a monkey. They're strong though. That's not right to keep them in captivity like that. Yeah. Well, justice for me. Not being a damn fool. Yeah. Could be a Libra. I got Libra in my chart. Maybe a Libra could be giving me justice. Maybe a punk ass Libra deserves his justice. I deserve justice for the punk ass Libra. You know who you is, bitch. Yeah. One more, please. Thank you, Dad. You're awesome. King of Cups. Maybe that's my justice. The King of Cups. To the Empress. How many kings we got out here? Yeah, no death for me. Knight of Swords. In the reverse. So I'm not going to die for a long time. Get an oracle card and then we're going to call it for now. Let's do the Alice in Wonderland oracle deck. Oh, Keepers of the Light. Let's do it. Maybe my card will pop out. If my card pops out, let's get one from Magic Tricks this morning. Thanks, Dad, again, you sweet guy. Can I please come home? Please. Like, there's still part of the contract. You got about 183 years left. It's a long time. Keepers of the Light. Thanks, Dad. So you got Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. I feel like I do. Thank you. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. So I guess I'm not going over. Mother Gaia, defending sacred. That's what she does. That's what God does. Horus, ancient Egyptian shit. What up? Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And I fucking agree. And it's about right on time. I'm learning patience, but also I'm also learning everything happens when it's supposed to. I've always told people that. You know, again, everything happens for a reason. Well, does it? But yeah, it does, but not on the level we always try to make it. Sometimes things are done and we're not supposed to know the reason why. Just understand that they just happen. Because we get too stuck on looking for reasons behind every single fucking thing. And that just confuses your journey, your process. It could cloud your mind. And then you can put yourself in shit that you ain't got no business putting yourself in. Just like if the shoe don't fit, you must have quit type shit. The glove. Michael Jackson. Somebody's listening to Michael Jackson right now. Beat it. Or somebody's beating it with a glove. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm getting out of this. All right, we're closing out the reading. This is your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. You know, all is forgiven though. I mean, I all is forgiven. People are just weird. All right. Serapis Bay. Ascension is occurring. What does it say? Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light in here. The light is here. Spirit said pull one more. Oh, reopening the reading. Reopening the reading. That's too many. Let me get another one. Thank you. Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Right? Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are... Let me just put the fucking glasses on the one. Where did I put those glasses? Dwayne. Okay, look. Whatever. Downloads and understanding. I'm not going to go through all that. White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. I've been telling y'all about my Native American ancestors. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. I've been released. All right, y'all. We're going to close that reading out. This is your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, here with a morning message. Like, share, follow, comment below. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know when I post a video that may be for you. Collected you, your cute self this morning. All right. You grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's a movement. It's still going on, and it will always go on. Love and light. Peace. Deuces. 7.